Hey guys, Samp and Chance back, and guess who we have with us one more time for round number two? Darnell, the Deezol Boone himself is back. We're going to talk about his last fight, what's coming up, and things that are just happening in boxing. So, guys, if you want to hear all these great stories and all these great details, tune in. Samp and Chance, here we go. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another special edition of Samp&CHANCE Boxing. I'm here with my man with the master plan, Mr. Chance Michaels, and right below us, we have the Deezol himself coming off of his return fight, looking forward towards his next fight.
Yes, sir.
Darnell, Deezol, Boone, how are you, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing? Good.
Doing beautiful,
Good,
me,
good,
man.
man.
Beautiful,
Thanks for coming
absolutely.
on. How you feeling after your first fight back?
Oh, I feel great, man. I did great in the fight. They gave me a draw, but they kind of snuffed me though because they took two of my rounds last minute. So I was the game plan was based on going the 6 rounder. I'm rap, and the commission come tell me I'm doing a 4. So everything that we had game plan for to do in the 6,
Oh,
I had to cram up and doing the 4. Plus, since I hadn't fought in a while, I knew I was gonna need 1 and 2 to kind of like shake out, you know what I'm saying, to get back used to being under the lights and all the people and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it was good, first round I made him miss a lot.
okay.
Second round, he started landing some, I started landing some. Um Third and fourth, man, it was all me. So I don't know how they gave it a draw, but you know what I'm saying, at least they didn't give me a loss.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough, fair enough. So let's walk through that day, man. Like, I mean, this was the first time in a while you've come back to it. What was that feeling like? Was there butterflies, were there apprehensions, or was it just like riding a bike?
No, it was just like riding a bike, man. I felt good. I actually went and sat out. Me and my cousin, we had went and sat out at the lake. You know what I'm saying, and threw a couple lines in the water. Not really trying to catch them, but just getting the mental space of, what I'm saying, tonight is fight night. So you know what I'm saying. It felt great, man. Felt real good.
Right on, man. What was the crowd like? How big was the crowd? Was it pumped up?
Sold out crowd. You know what I'm saying. Everybody that was like I seen people that I hadn't seen in like 15, 20 years that was at the fight.
That's awesome, man. So what's going on now? You told me there's potentially another fight coming up here.
I ain't get no title on that. I ain't get no title on that. You know what you say?
Sorry, pardon me. When we talked last time, just just in messages in our DMs, you mentioned that you're training for another fight. Tell us about that? How did that come around?
August 10th. The same guys that threw the last one.
Okay.
They threw another one. It will be at Packard Music Hall. That's in Warren, Ohio. And yeah, so we gearing up and we getting ready for that one.
Fantastic.
Did you have butterflies when your comeback fight? How did you feel walking out to the ring?
I felt good, man. I feel good. I felt real good. And just to be around, like making my we might as well say my debut back, you know what I'm saying, coming home, you know what I'm saying, and fighting on the card with guys that I have been training with for years. And the guys that like fought on the card that night that I fought, when I started, they was all still amateur. You know what I'm saying? So a couple of the guys they making they pro debuts. My little brother, you know what I'm saying, Cyrano Clay, he was coming for his second fight, but he hadn't fought in a couple of years too, which he got an outstanding knockout. You know what I'm saying? Big up to him. But yeah, man, it felt real good. I felt real good. You know what I'm saying? I was in shape. So
And you were
Nice.
fighting at what weight? Sorry.
I fought at cruiser.
Oh, cruiser.
I weighed in at 192.
Nice, nice. Very cool, very cool. Quick question. I want to go back. So, can the commission change the number of rounds minutes before a fight? Is there something there that they have the right to do, or how does that happen? If you're scheduled for 6, how can they switch it all of a sudden?
They tried to blame it on the promoters. The promoters were saying the commission. I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but it messed with the game plan that I had going on.
But wouldn't that also perhaps mess with a mental state or your conditioning as well, considering you're preparing for something like, is there more risk for injuries and things like that when they do things like that, do you feel?
Not really too much. It just messed with the game plan. You
Right.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because if we going to six, I'm knowing already I hadn't fought in a while, so I know that I'm gonna need them first 2 rounds to at least shake out, and whatever ring rust that's there, I'm gonna need first and the second to shake that out. You know what I mean? Which it actually did that too, and so when they knock it down to a four, now I gotta cram everything up in them to them 4 rounds, plus having to shake out the first and second round. So by the time the first and second round is gone and I'm warming up, you know what I'm saying? We coming into the third. Now, just think if he was active in the first and
Mhm.
active in the second. You know what I'm saying? Now that it takes away more of me being up, you
I
know what I'm
understand.
saying, up on the scorecards, which which it did because he started being active in the second. And and I was still shaking off. I was landing a shot here and there, but it wasn't enough like to win the round.
I got you. I got you. So it's all based on perception, really.
Right. And then the first round, you know what I'm saying? He looking active because he throwing punches. I'm making him miss, but he looking active.
Mm.
You know what
What
I'm saying?
what
So,
I get.
what did he do that surprised you in the ring? Is there anything that he did with his game plan or footwork or anything that caught you off guard that you weren't expecting?
nah, nothing was really like caught me by surprise. He was just tall. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he was telling the promoter them he wanted to knock me out. And he came out blazing. You know what I'm saying? Because he was tired going into the middle of the second.
Yeah.
Because he started laying on me, he started grabbing me a lot, which I thought the referee should have started taking points for that.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you hadn't been hit in a while. When he did hit you that first time, what was that like for you, man? Like, did that bring back memories, or did that just kind of like, okay, here we go, like this is it?
Yeah, yeah. In the second round, he hit me with a vicious right hand,
Mm.
dead smack to the eye, and I backed off of him, and I blinked my eye a couple times. I said, "Okay, here we go." You know what I'm saying? And I went to work.
So the match ends and you end up in a draw. What was I guess they just because of that output of the second round, that's what did it for him, right?
Right, probably so.
Okay, okay, okay. So now, how does the second fight come about so suddenly? Like, is this something you had planned, or was it just something they threw at you afterwards and said, "Hey, are you
Well,
down?"
they have been planning to do a card anyway. To do another one before the year's out. And I actually heard that they were throwing another one. I called my little bro that's actually Danny Rosenberger, who actually throwing the card.
Okay.
And could I get on that one? He said, "Oh, of course."
How did your cardio feel after the? I know it was only 4 rounds, but how did your gas tank feel? It's the first fight in a while. How'd you feel?
I did good. I did good. I actually did better than what I thought I was going to do
Oh, good.
because the third and the fourth round, I was blazing. I was throwing punches in combination, punches in bunches. The crowd going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I felt great.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I can tell the joy in your eyes when you're speaking about it. You love fighting because you still got that
Yeah,
passion.
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's just the whole, you know what I'm saying, being able to take all the negativity leading up to the fight. Not just with boxing, just with just life. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Leading up to the fight. And then that one night I could just release everything that I've been going through up into the fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the feeling afterwards and just being able to just release, is a great feeling.
Awesome. How
Good.
did
I'm
the
glad.
body feel? How did your head feel? Your eye feel
I
afterwards? Like,
think it felt great. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? My body, I wasn't sore. I
Okay.
was sore maybe like one day. And then, you know what I'm saying, I bounced back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just started training camp. I was back in the gym maybe that next Wednesday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I,
Yeah.
and I worked. And then after that, I said, forget it. So,
Now,
and
are
I
you
have,
working with Are you working with a trainer this time, or are you training yourself like you used to do? How's your training camp going?
No, no, no. I actually got a trainer this time.
Yeah.
One of my good friends I actually grew up with. His name is Teddy Gibson.
Okay.
He been training me and get
Cool.
me, you know what I'm saying, and he been on me, you know what I'm saying,
That's good. You need that.
because he not a yes guy. So even when I'm messing up, he cussing me out about it. You know what I'm saying? Or he getting on my case like, listen, man, you got to get in the gym, man. We ain't got time to be, you know what I'm saying, messing around. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your head out of your butt, man, and we gotta do this. You know what I mean? So I definitely thank him for that. You know what I'm saying? And just being a friend just throughout the years and being a friend throughout training camp. You know what I mean? Because even though he's my trainer and we going through training camp and we doing this and that, we still like friends and buddies throughout all that. I mean, Sundays, every other week or every week we'd go fishing together, me, him, and his sons. You know what I'm saying? So we still got that close relationship outside of boxing.
Right
Well,
on,
I'm
right
glad
on.
that you said that, because everybody needs a trainer, but most people are too stubborn to listen to a trainer. No matter how good of an athlete you are, everybody
Right.
needs a trainer to push them, right? And you know that. Most people don't know that. They think they know what they're doing by themselves, and they never get themselves in shape because they don't get. You need a trainer to push you, like you just said. Everybody, no matter what skill level.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with me. I know I don't know it all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? One, I started later than everybody, so I'm still learning on the job as it's going. Like even like now, I feel like I'm in my prime now. Like I'm my best now. You know what I'm saying? Where it would have came like years ago. You know what I'm saying? If I started when I was like 7 or 8, you know what I'm saying, 9 years old, 13, around them times. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been hit my prime. But now it's like it seemed like everything is clicking on all cylinders now. I got all the experience. I'm still crafty. I'm still slick. You know what I'm saying? So everything is coming together now. So being experienced, being crafty, being slick, I can still move. You know what I'm saying? I still got great legs. I still got duck and dodge moves out of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a solid run and just do my thing.
Now, do you want to rematch with your previous opponent that you had a draw with, or are you fine with the decision? Going to move on to the next few opponents?
I'm not fine with the decision, but I don't want to keep fighting at that heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at, they big at cruiserweight, and not only just big, they're just tall.
Yeah.
And
How tall was
just,
your opponent?
he was 6'3".
Okay.
Okay, okay. So your next fight, where is that going to be? Like, what weight are we looking at there?
I'm looking at 85,
Okay.
75, 80, 80. Well, I'm gonna do it at 70, 78, give
Okay.
or take 2 or 3. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
And then, like after that, I plan on dropping to 75 and then
Oh,
dropping to 78. I mean, 68, 68. You know what I'm
oh
saying? So
wow.
I want to do it slow. You know what I mean? And get my
That's a huge weight cut. How's that working? How do you prepare for that?
well. That's why I'm gonna take a fight at each weight going down.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I fought at 95.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fight at 80. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Then fight at 75 and then go to 68, like gradually like that. So then my body can get accustomed to being down in weight.
Okay. And as we get older, do you find that the weight cuts are going to be a little harder now, or are you prepared for what may come down the road? Because it's harder as we get older, right? So that's why I'm
No,
asking that question. No, it's not. Okay.
no, it's not hard. I actually I weighed in at 192.
Yeah.
I actually was 185 2 months before the fight.
Oh shit. Okay, so you had to gain weight.
Yeah, so I had to go up. You know what I mean? So if they'd have wanted to do it at 68, 75, I could have hit that like weeks before.
Okay.
So Deezol, before you came back for this comeback fight, what was your walk around weight at when you're just being a regular everyday Joe? What were you walking around at?
I was heavy, man. I was at 235.
Wow, you cut all that weight. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and I felt good, but I did it gradually. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I did little fasts in between time, 3-day fasts, liquid fasts. You know what I'm saying? So which didn't kill my body.
So you
Cool.
weigh in at say 185, 175. What's your fighting weight then? How much do you come back up before the fight at the fight time?
Sometimes 2-3 pounds.
Okay.
I don't gain weight fast. You know what I'm saying? Like even like my last fight in was that 2019. I was what I weighed in at 175,
Okay.
180. It was like somewhere around there, but but you figure I hadn't fought in 4 years, so I got to 200 and something in 4 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy,
So you did
crazy.
it gradually.
Yeah, so yeah, my body don't gain weight like that. And even like after the last fight, like I weighed myself, I was like I kept being around like 196, 194, 193. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now then that's like that wasn't just being in the gym consistent.
Yeah.
That's running one day here, going to the gym one day here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to actually push the envelope on the training, you know what I'm saying? It'll come down pretty fast.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. So, were you able to catch anything that happened this weekend?
Yeah, I caught the highlights.
Yeah, yeah. What did you think of? Like, I'm going to bring up 175 because David Benavidez moved up there and he fought Alexander Usyk, who knocked out your buddy Adrian Adonis. So,
No,
Yeah,
Adonis Stevenson.
Adonis Stevenson. Sorry.
yeah. Well, I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Okay.
Um, because that guy was just as big as him, just as
Yeah.
strong as him, and he can't weight bully him. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that fight. I knew that was gonna be a hard fight for him. You know what I'm saying? But Benavidez, he beating everybody else because they're so much smaller than him.
Right.
Yeah.
So he can actually take what they dishing out, and then once he feel that he might as well just go ahead and do his thing, then he turn up on him.
Yeah.
Do you
What do
think?
you think about Tank Davis, who everybody's calling the most exciting fighter in boxing? What do you think of his performance?
Well, I thought Tank. I thought Frank was gonna do something with him, which he did. I mean, he did what he could do until it lasted. Until it lasted long. He did what he can do until he couldn't do it no more. Put it
Yeah.
that way. I knew it was gonna happen the way it happened, but I said that if Frank could take a punch, he may can do something with Tank. You know what I'm saying? He may can pull it out. But we
Yeah. I
found
mean,
he
he
can't really take
was.
that punch like that.
Yeah, he was winning that fight up until the seventh, eighth round, right? I mean, or sorry, up until the end there. Like he was literally winning every round, and then, like he said, he couldn't do what he was doing anymore. I mean,
Right.
and then the Tank just kind of finished him there. But back to David, do you think he can have a run at 175, or do you think that he will just no?
Because now he gonna be stepping into there with the bigger guys.
Right.
Well, not like far as in weight, but like the bigger guys, like the Bevols, like the better BS, and guys like that.
Well, they're kind of lining him up now to take the winner of the Bevo Better Be fight. I mean, just do you think it's warranted for him to have a championship match, or do you think he should probably take a couple more at 175 before he even attempts that?
Yeah, I think he need to settle into the weight before he jump back up there.
Mhm.
Well,
Because
it's already official. The winner of the Vucek Benavidez fight is in line. That was an eliminator match. Is in line to face the winner of Better Be at Bibble. So Benavidez is fighting the winner of one of those guys. So
well, we're gonna
yeah.
definitely see what Benavidez got when he fight one of them guys.
And Deezol, while we have you on here, I wanted to ask you about this fight. What did you think about the Fury Usyk fight?
I thought Usyk did his thing. As they did with Wilder, they stopped Usyk from getting to stop it.
What do you got hit
You know,
on the rope when he's on the ropes there? Yeah.
yeah, he was done, man. He at any other place they would have stopped that fight.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Any other given time they would have stopped that fight. It's like I don't know. They just give him extra chances, man, to get back.
So
Well,
how
do
do
you
you see
think?
the rematch playing out?
Fury might beat Usyk this time.
I'm with you. I think he's going to beat him. We're going to have a trilogy. There's so much money at stake here to not have a
Right.
trilogy.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like when you looked at that fight, he didn't take it seriously. I just felt he didn't take it seriously, just declining around in the corner and whatnot. Like, I mean, it's undisputed here, man. Do you feel that he just didn't take this fight seriously the way he didn't take the Nagano fight seriously either?
No, I think he took it serious this time. He was in shape.
He was.
He just was getting caught. You know what I'm saying? And he kept getting caught with the same shot over and over and over and over. And Usyk was staying on him when he hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't backing off. He wasn't letting off the pedal.
Yeah. I mean, Fury did hurt him in that 6th round. Even Usyk has admitted to saying, "Yeah, I was shook." I mean, but Fury didn't follow up with anything. He just kept clowning around.
Right. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna make an interesting 2nd round here, man. But Deezol, I
Yeah.
tell you what, brother, man, it's a hot day. I know you need to get back inside and get back to training and whatnot. I want to say thank you so much for coming back on and joining us, and it's been amazing. And how can we watch your fights, man? We could not find this fight anywhere.
Well, I forgot to give everybody. I don't know nope, I didn't send it to y'all. It was a
No.
link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this time I'm gonna make sure y'all get the link.
Please do,
Please
brother, man.
do. Please
Please
do.
do. We wanna be able to watch it, bring you back on, and do round 3 with you. And yeah, man, we'd love to have you back on more and just talk about boxing.
Oh, most definitely, man. It's my pleasure, man. It's an honor that y'all would like me to come up there, man. And it's actually like guys like y'all that keep me doing it. You know what I'm saying?
We're glad.
Thank you. Well, we're glad. I mean,
Well,
it's a
think of
big
all the
union
good
here.
moments you gave us fans when you're fighting Kovalev and Ward and all these guys. And I knew when I watched it, man, this guy's tough. I got to ask you one more question before you go. Of all the guys you fought, Kovalev, Ward, Stevenson, all these guys, who hit the hardest?
Who hit the hardest? I actually got hit the hardest in sparring.
Oh, okay.
Sparring?
Yeah. I had went to camp with Danny Green from Australia.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He was the hardest puncher I ever was in there with, and Triple G was the second.
Well, you sparred with Triple G too. Yeah, that's cool. He hits hard.
So yep, them my top two, and then Philip Benson is my third. He from New Jersey or New York, one of the two.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for letting us know that. We wanted to ask you that next time I had you on.
Oh, no doubt.
All right, brother, man. I tell you what, why don't we wrap it up here? Call it a day. Get you back out of the hot sun. You guys are having a heat wave down there. What did you say? It's like 90, close to 100 today down there.
No, it's about 90 degrees here.
Wow. Enjoy it, brother, man. Take it while you can, because I mean, it's beautiful, man. Just enjoy, and hopefully we can get you back on before the fight just to see how you're doing, how everything's feeling, and get you back on again after the fight. I mean, I love to make this
Man, y'all got me anytime, man.
Thank you
awesome,
so much
brother,
for
man.
coming on. We appreciate it.
All right,
No
take
doubt.
care.
I
Be
appreciate
safe.
y'all.
Guys, I'm Bobby Sampson. He's Mr. Chance Michael. He's the Deezol himself.
Yes, sir.
It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. So everybody, if you're going to go out, drink, drug, do it. Have fun. Just remember, we want you to be safe. Keep that one part of your mind free so you guys know to make a call to make sure you get home safe to your families. And most importantly, we just want you back here so you can catch the next episodes of Samp and Chance. Most importantly, anyone who shits on you, anyone who tells you you can't, is because they can't and they hate themselves.
Yes,
Samp and
sir.
Chance and the Deezol out.